Transformation 西门子Zel X 企业数位转型的关键驱动力。我们将时间交给您。
Thank you so much. Thank you. And Satya, thank you for the introduction.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you, Cadex, for having me here. And thank you for being part of the Solid Edge family. I love that we can help you out. Thank you, appreciate it. I love that we can help you every single day in the design office with Solid Edge. Really do appreciate you being part of the family. We also recognise, though, that design engineering is just one thing that you do to keep your business successful. There are many other things going on to make sure that you have a successful business, be it manufacturing, sales and marketing, innovation, the list goes on. The engineering data needs to get to, it needs to touch. And that's why I'm here talking to you today about Zel X, to really drive your digital transformation beyond the design engineering office. So this is a common view. When I go to see customers around the world, this is quite common. In terms of the operations surrounding design engineering, on the manufacturing shop floor, management of ordering, it's quite manual. Whiteboards, post-it notes. It's what we'd call chaotic at best. Right? It's not a great way of managing business. When we did a wider survey, and yeah, thanks for following along with the translated slides, we find that 88% indicate that delayed information from engineering can lose business. So this is not just talking about engineering or design, this is talking about loss of business. And we found that 69% believe that having separate software to try and solve this problem actually slows down their digital transformation and increases their overhead. So it's not, this is just one example, but if we take a little look further, there's other things that we can really see. So yes, challenges in planning, executing and tracking manufacturing and assembly is one, but managing requests for quote, so order management, both coming in from customers and going out to suppliers, this is another. Tracking projects and status across the business. So whether this is the manager understanding what's happening, or your quota understanding what's happening, your suppliers, your customers. Controlling CAM on the shop floor. There are still businesses out there manually programming CAM on machines. They should have access to model-based CAM too. Viewing, marking up, editing models. Let's get engineering data in the hands of everyone who needs it. And quickly modeling for quotes, fixtures, machining. So yes, CAD, but again, getting CAD outside of the design engineering office, just right size for those that need it. So this is why we came up with Zel X. We're really excited to introduce this. This is a very new product. We just announced this year. So it's all about accelerating your digital transformation. And it's, you can see from the image, a web-based engineering app that streamlines, yes, manufacturing, yes, operations, collaboration, design, and simulation. And it's a great companion to Solid Edge, and we'll talk about that more. So let's get out some slides. We'll do a quick demo video just to give you a view of what Zel X looks like. So to first off, kick off, this is completely a browser-based app. So you can fire up any web browser on any device, sign in, and get immediately to work. So instant access and instant productivity because you've got an interactive user assistant throughout the application. On the operations side of things, you can plan all of your manufacturing, give clear work instructions to those operators on the shop floor. It turns into a touchscreen checklist. It helps you with quoting, generating quick quotes to respond to customer requests, putting that out in PDF format ready for them to view. So that's on the operations side. As we move to manufacturing, it's actually the industry's first CAD and CAM integrated solution within a web browser. So you can get model-based CAM into those that are still using manual machining methods on the shop floor. Being any device, you can do first article inspection nice and easy. As we move from manufacturing, let's go and take a look at collaboration. So you need to work with customers for them to be able to view CAD data, or just internally, you can easily organize your deliverables, your tasks, get the engineering data to be able to be viewed easily for all those that need to see it. For those of you that are using Teamcenter Share, this will work beautifully with Teamcenter Share. Actually accesses the same cloud projects. So any work you've done in Share can be used in Zel X. As we move from collaboration to design, so yeah, there's CAD capability in Zel X. Again, getting CAD into those hands that maybe don't typically use it. So you can do mock-ups of assemblies. You can do from scratch modeling, sheet metal, full assembly models, part models, AI-powered CAD for directly editing imported CAD data from Inventor, SolidWorks, whatever you need. For those of you that work with NX data, working with customers or suppliers with NX data, it will read and write NX data natively. So the tree in NX can be completely read and written to in Zel X. And then on the simulation side, for those of you that need to do quick stress checks, making sure that is the part strong enough, or can we reduce the material usage and get the part cheaper, that too. And all of this, any device. iPad, Android, PC, Google Chromebook, whatever. So that was a very quick demonstration. I don't expect you to take all of that in. What we will do is take a guide through each of those areas in a bit more detail. Again, you can follow along on your phones. So let's take a bit of a dive into operations. So operations, interactive project dashboard. So you can clearly understand across your business what is happening, right down to the shop floor. We give you shop floor planning. We give you mobile instructions for shop operators so they have a clear checklist to understand what to do and when. Live manufacturing status, all held in the cloud and transmitted to customers or management when they need it. Outbound RFQ automation for working with suppliers, so to get the best price when you need to subcontract work. And then a quoting assistant for you to be able to create quotes easily to your customers. So this is actually one of the most interesting areas for existing Solid Edge customers. They find that adding operations, manufacturing operations, quote handling as the most valuable piece of Zel X. And I'll actually hear from a customer later on to hear just that. But what else? Let's move from operations and we'll take a look at manufacturing. So on the manufacturing side, CAM. Right, for those that are still doing manual programming, you can now do model-based programming. For those simple jobs, 2.5 axis CAM, hey, you can use Zel X. All of the common CAM tools you'd expect, all of those CNC operations supported with toolpath simulation, G-code editing, and then you can take that same CAM work and bring it into Solid Edge CAM. We'll go back and forth. It's completely natively compatible. Let's move from manufacturing and we'll take a look at collaboration. So collaboration, this is, first of all, it will turn your Solid Edge built-in data management into cloud data management, which is really nice. So it'll give you at least 500 gigabytes of online storage for you to store and manage all of your Solid Edge data in. Of course, fully secure. It brings view and markup capabilities to anyone in the business. You can actually share view and markup to anyone without a Zel X license. Just type in email address, share data to them like you would with a Dropbox or a OneDrive. Task management, augmented reality to be able to visualize your data more clearly. I talked about data management, powering Solid Edge data management in the cloud. And for those of you who are working with those either maybe suppliers or customers using Teamcenter Share or the software, it will interoperate with those projects. Let's move from collaboration, we'll talk a bit about design. So yes, of course, Solid Edge is your main design tool, but for those outside of the design office, you can get CAD in the hands of those people too with Zel X. So multi-CAD open, yes, it will open Solid Edge and NX and non-Siemens CAD data. SolidWorks, Inventor, the list goes on. It has AI predictive direct modeling to be able to work with that data effectively, quickly, cleanly, but it also has history-based modeling, assembly modeling, sheet metal modeling, automated 2D drawings, and you can open that data into Solid Edge, into NX, so very flexible in the way it works on the CAD side and the design side. So for those of you who want a bit of simulation, right-size simulation for structural analysis, So stress, displacement, factor of safety, natural frequency. The beautiful thing about this is it's all cloud powered. So it's as fast to do simulation on a PC as it is on an iPad or a Chromebook. Whereas you use voxel-based cloud compute, so super fast simulation. And you can take that and you can open it into SimCenter if you need to go further. So hopefully that was a useful tour just to understand what Zel X is all about. Right? Great on its own, but also as a great companion to Solid Edge, getting engineering data into more people's hands. How do we offer such a strong tool? Well, actually, if you peel back the hood, it's taking technologies, leveraging technology from other accelerator offerings in the Siemens portfolio. So we pull decades of proven technology into a very modern user experience, which gives you really trust in the software for one, but also the ability to go back and forth between these software, use it as a nice companion, as I said, beautiful companion for Solid Edge. So let's talk a little bit more about that. So when you bring Zel X and add it to Solid Edge, you can access all of the projects within an integrated in-window integration with Solid Edge. It's got a desktop connector to synchronize your files from Solid Edge into the cloud and into Zel X. So what does that mean? Well, it really means it brings your Solid Edge data to any device. And yeah, that could be for others in the design office, could be to your customers to view and markup, but it could be for the shop floor, could be on your travels. Right? This is bringing the power of the cloud to Solid Edge data. And of course, we talked about manufacturing operations and quoting, really beyond what you're maybe typically doing with Solid Edge data. This is where Zel X can truly help. But in the 3D world, it uses the Parasolid kernel, the same as Solid Edge, has a desktop connection to Solid Edge. And the experience, hopefully you saw from the demonstration, is nice and lightweight. So it just makes it easier to get it into the hands of other people that maybe don't typically use this type of software. And hopefully also what you understood there is it's cross-domain. Right? Yes, it's got a bit of CAD, yes, it's got CAM, but it's got RFQ tools, it's got manufacturing operations tools, it's got lightweight MES tools. This is really interesting stuff. And maybe it's maybe easier to hear it from, not just me telling you about it, but from one of our customers, a Solid Edge customer who uses Zel X alongside. So I want to show you a quick video of that so you can understand the value add. What we're going to hear from is Steve Boker, the CEO of Bowstone Metal Fabrication. This is a company over in the US where I've flown in from. So yeah, let's hear from Steve.
Bowstone Metal Fabrication is a contract manufacturer. We focus on doing high volume things, but we've done all sorts of projects. We work on small plastic parts to big, large weldments, and it was always a dream of mine to make stuff. So as we grew and became more successful and taking on more business, my vision of delivering repeatable products and high quality items was always derailed, right, by one error or another. Shipping errors, production errors, not communicating, right? And a lot of it was collaboration, right? And we weren't able to see what was happening on the shop floor. I had to manually go around and check the statuses of each work center. Like, hey, where's this part at? Customers calling, it was very hands-on and very unproductive. And I spent hours every day, right? And I never got the right answer, right? I couldn't do my job as CEO because I had to go around and physically touch each work center. And with our problems, we were trying to address them with buying different software packages and trying to, every package we bought was trying to change how we did business. Like ERP software, CRM software, right? So they wanted to change how we did business, right? How we interface with the accounting department, how we interface with our customers, right? And so they really want us to change our business and run our business the way the software was written versus having the software help run our business. When we first saw Zel X, we were like, wow, I think this might work for us, right? So we explored a little bit further. We bought some license for it. We tinkered around with it, and we're like, wow, the collaboration piece is unbelievable. So when you copy files for a project and you assign them to certain people, you can just drop files in there, and it's instantaneous. It's amazing. With Zel X, taking on a new project has become very easy. Because when our engineers do a design, they load it to Zel X, the customer gets an email to sign into Zel X, and they're able to approve it, they're able to see the 3D model without any additional software, they're able to mark it up, and either they approve it or they put in for changes, right? From that point, then we can send them a quote through Zel X, and we're on to getting a PO from the customer. Now with Zel X, I got real-time data, I got it on my phone, I got it on my tablet, I got it on my laptop. Zel X has helped us tremendously with being able to give real-time communication to our customers, right? So it's always a failure as a business owner when a customer calls you and you can't give them an answer while they're on the phone. So now we can give them an answer instantaneously. If I'm in my car, I pull over, look at my phone, give them an answer. It's real-time data in the cloud. We have used Solid Edge for years, and Zel X is a perfect complement to it. We do the design in Solid Edge, load it to Zel X, the customer marks it up or approves it, declines it, whatever, and then we're on to sales department is quoting it. Clients do not need to be running a CAD program. Everything is in Zel X. It's self-sufficient as far as that goes. So anybody that has a login to it or anybody to it can see 3D models. So Zel X has allowed us to provide quick turnaround with design to customers. So we're able to turn around designs within 24 to 48 hours max. And that really gives us a competitive edge. So Bowstone has vision for growth of 10x over the next 2 years. With Zel X, we feel very confident that we can accomplish that.
Nice. Hopefully that's useful, being able to hear from a customer, right, rather than Siemens telling you the value of the software. So yeah, I love how it's helping out Bowstone metal fabrication. So if this has piqued your interest and you're thinking, this kind of sounds interesting, there is a 50% promo going on just this month. So hey, you could dip in like Bowstone has done, try it out, see if it's valuable to you. I think you will find value, like other customers have done today. And aside from the price, remember this is browser-based. Right, so it looks after your data in the cloud, loads of storage. That means you don't have to worry about your own hardware on your site. And it's nice and easy to use as well. Interactive user assistance, learning built in on the fly. So nice and easy to get up to speed. Anyway, with that, thank you very much for your time, and thank you for, again, being a Solid Edge customer, but also being interested in driving your digital transformation even further. I'll be around for the rest of the day. Please grab me if you have any questions. Again, thank you for having me.
谢谢各位，用尽掌声，谢谢我们的Duncan，可以邀请您回到我们座位去稍作休息。